Early communication from journalists and other media outlets during the COVID-19 pandemic was marred with a number of problems, including inaccessible language, inaccurate information, inconsistency, and a lack of concision. Because of this, these communicative efforts were not characterized by care, agency, and imagination.
So I think the media jumped to a lot of conclusions. They were tracking a story in real time, which led to some different types of information.
It's really hard as a reporter to go to experts that then lose their own credibility, and you're trying to help build up their credibility.
So as science shifts, so does our understanding, so does the media coverage. So I think one of the failures has been that journalists or science journalists have not communicated that sense of uncertainty and that nuance so much to the public, and the public expect clear answers, and the media try to give them as much as possible.
And I think with news media, it was not doing a very good job of communicating breaking news. I think a lot of people assume that once it's out, then that's fact, but of course the virus changes and breaking news changes.
We have to consider things in a global perspective about everyone around the world. It's not just the US, it's not just Europe or Asia, things like that. And I feel like the shortcomings especially is how our world leaders and our government is portraying the virus that can cause there to be a lot of uproar and discrimination against certain communities, especially the Asian community. Our President Trump, for example, during COVID, he came out and regarded the virus until the very end as China virus.
I don't think media is going to do it better if we don't find ways to reestablish that sense of trust and belonging with each other and in our public institutions.
We should try and take a little step back, have more personal communications.
I think the media have learned a lot through this experience. I think they will be a little bit more suspicious of politicians. I think they will be perhaps hopefully a little bit more pushing back against scientists and actually trying to get sort of more complete stories.
The more distance we build between us and others around us, the more opportunities for our communities and our societies to crack, and we need to start building that back up. And I think if that happens first, then our media infrastructures will be much stronger and more robust and inclusive.